Northwoods Living with White Arrows.
All right, it is time for Northwoods Living with Kristin. Kristin is back with us this week from White Arrows Home to talk more ideas and tips for your home, your cabin life, and your life in general. Kristin, thanks again for joining us here this week.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Of course, and this week, what is the topic? This is a good topic because of fall and winter season.
Yes, we're about to head into that time where the days are getting shorter, that's darker out sooner, and the cold temperatures are going to be coming.
Right.
So how do we add more sunshine into our lives when it may not be outside for us?
That's a good one. I love that. And people do struggle sometimes with that as well.
And a lot of these are so simple. So I have photos that I brought in of my own life and things that I love to do to share with everybody else, because a lot of them are just so simple. The first one, I just love looking at, like, let's be adventurous. So the ways that you can just add more adventure into your life, always learning new things, I think is so important. And one of the ways to do that is you can really thrive if you have 5 hobbies in your life. Now that sounds like a lot, but when you think about it, if you add something that really helps you physically, so whether it's walking your dog, you'll see a picture of my dog come on in here, or whether you join a fitness class with some friends, something that you do that helps you physically to keep active is a great hobby to have. Then also something that helps you spiritually and with your mindset, so whether that's participating in a Bible study or something at your church or reading a book or a podcast, and then a hobby that helps you be creative.
Okay.
So one of the things I love about this time of year is that it's a great time to learn something new. So you might be spending a little bit more time indoors. So maybe it's the year that you learn cribbage, or maybe it's the year that you pick up doing knitting or some kind of creative activity. So definitely find a way to be creative every day in your life. Another one is to have a hobby that helps you connect with people. So connect with family and friends. Maybe it's setting out games at night instead of watching something on TV. Maybe it's a way to meet someone for coffee or invite a friend over. Do some more things face to face than just over your phone. So find a way to connect with other people. And then find a way that you can build your knowledge too. I also love thinking about adding all the 5 senses into your life. So when you're decorating, when you're entertaining, when you're helping yourself to get through the winter or other times, do things like add smells, like a simmer pot on your stove. You can see, you can add lemon and you can add herbs and things. You can do an oil diffuser, a candle, or do a simmer pot to add scents into your home. You can drink from your favorite mug. I know so many people that drink out of one mug in the morning and another one they have tea with in the afternoon. Is it an heirloom that's passed down that gives you warm feelings? Is it something that has an encouraging word on it? You can also spend time journaling. Add reading into your life. Many people want to read. I know we've talked about that before, Agnes. So loving to read.
And find that time to do that.
Finding time. So you can also add into your mind to know that it is okay if you do an audiobook. An audiobook counts as reading. So we do a lot of driving in the Northwoods, you know, beautiful drives, but a lot of times things are further apart. So whether you're doing chores or driving, you could listen to an audiobook during that time to add to your ability to read more books. So add those in too. I love adding music. I have a little radio in my kitchen. The first thing I do every morning is turn it on. The last thing I do at night is turn it off. And then we always have some music going, or we'll hear the local sports and news, or we'll hear the Brewer game or the Packer game. Here's a little picture of it. So it's just a great way to add another one of those senses into your day where you're hearing things that give you comfort, you're smelling things, and just enjoying everything that helps build a memory and calmness into your life. So this was a picture of inviting a friend over. Another thing that I love to do, let's see if it comes around, but pulling out, use your good things too. You may have beautiful things from a grandmother or that you've gotten for a wedding. Don't keep them locked up. Pull them out. Pull out the jewelry to wear. Pull out the dishes to use. Also spend more time outside. So don't stay stuck inside. So many of us live in the Northwoods because we love being outside all the time, near the lake, in the woods. Stay outside on your hammock as long as you can. Go out for walks. And what a great way to reset too, right?
Right, exactly.
Just get out and get a few minutes of fresh air. So that's a wonderful thing to do too, and add into your hobbies.
All right, that's a lot of great ones. Open the windows as well.
Yes.
And then brighten your decor. That's a good one with anything. And try to push yourself to get out, even though it's hard during the fall winter season.
Yeah, add lemon in your water. We were just talking before too about how that's one of Agnes's and my favorite things to do also is to add some fresh lemon into your water. So a great way to add some sunshine and good for you things to your day.
And exactly, it helps the immune system as well.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thank you, Kristin, so much for joining us. 10 great ways to add sunshine to your day. Where can people find you?
You can find me on whitearrowshome.com and at White Arrows Home, the shop in Minocqua.
All right, thank you, Kristin, so much. We'll be right back after this break.